Hey guys, my name is Scott Walsh. I'm with the Resource and Materials and Technology Center for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. We had the amazing opportunity to come down today and meet with Lynn Miskell at the University of Miami, the Debbie School, and we are on tour right now at one of the most amazing facilities that I've ever seen for deaf and hard of hearing kids. I'm thoroughly impressed to be here and so excited, but one of the things that we were talking about is hearing aids or assistive technology for cochlear implants, BAHAs, or hearing aids, and those components and how that impacts accessibility, but also how environmental impacts accessibility. And one of the first things that I noticed coming into classrooms is that there's a lot of echo and reverberation that we have. This would be one of those classrooms I would say is really well designed for deaf and hard of hearing kids, because we have, as you can see, a carpet on the floor, and it actually absorbs sound. So when you're here, you have that absorb, and it does not bounce off of the floor, and it doesn't echo off of the walls. But what we do have is pretty high ceilings, almost higher than I can reach, and I'm about 6.5 feet tall. So there is a little bit of a reverberation that I'm feeling, and this would be considered a very typical or standard classroom without the carpet. But what I have noticed as we've gone through this building and really explored the different areas is that my hearing aids are giving me kind of some different feedback. So I'm going to take you on a quick tour if it's okay. Okay. From this point, we start changing environments. I come into here and my hearing aids start picking up sounds from down that hall to down this hall. We actually have students attending lunch right now, so I'm hearing a lot of that background. We have teachers interacting with their students, and I'm also hearing a lot of reverberation. So I'm really having to focus on communication, both on what I'm saying and hearing myself, as well as receiving it from others. Come on, we're gonna keep walking. This is my favorite part. So as we come into this room, this was the one that Lynn brought me in. I was just flat out amazed, because the first thing I did was say, hey Lynn, this reminds me so much of like an audio booth. Like everything's dead, it's still, it's quiet, and I can hear crystal clear. I feel like I can be all the way back here and have a normal conversation and not have to yell or worry about trying to read lips. It is just as if I was in an audio booth. But one of the really cool things that she did point out was that there are, of course, the carpets back here, and she told us that they actually come in squares. So you can buy these and install them and put them into the classrooms, and this, again, absorbs the sound. But one thing that was really unique is that she said these ceiling tiles are very specific for absorbing sound. They're different than what we just showed you in the other room. They're actually set up to take in more sound and reduce the amount of reverberation and the amount of sound that's being carried throughout the room, which makes it a great environment to listen and interact and learn in. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you guys so much.